Hey everybody, this is Barry Jones from Spout Springs Church, and every Monday I want to come to you with a short video about personal development and to give you something to think about as we all have some extra spare time in our lives. And one of the things that I want to talk to you about today is developing trust. One of the things that I was thinking about not too long ago was how in the beginning stages of COVID-19, and we were being told that this is something that we needed to be worried about. Everyone I knew, myself included, did not take it seriously. And also, that included nurses, that included doctors, other health professionals. We simply weren't worried. And one of the things that I think contributed to that is in the year 2000, there was this thing called the Y2K bug, and some of you may remember that, but it was going to shut down all the computers. Then in 2012, they decided the world was going to come to an end because a group of Mayans who worshiped the sun and sacrificed their own children, they decided that's what was going to happen, and so there were some people that believe that. Then every few years, you've got a few people who say that Jesus is coming back, and by the way, you have my permission to ignore all of those people. Also, just a couple years back, we were told about the Ebola virus, and it was covered for several weeks, even though just a handful of people were infected. We watch TV shows like Doomsday Preppers and make fun of those people because they're gearing up for the apocalypse that never seems to come around. And then we're told, hey, there's this thing, it's kind of like the flu, and it may be dangerous. And we all just kind of said, oh yeah, if you say so. And we didn't take the warning seriously because we had lost trust. There were so many times where we were told, I think, that the end was on its way, that we just sloughed it off. And I think that trust is something that is very, very important for all of us in developing that trust. It doesn't matter if you are an employee or an employer, a leader or a follower, a child or a parent. All of us can work on developing trust. And basically, trust is one of the main elements I want to talk to you about is the fact that do we do what we say that we're going to do? Are we going to follow through on that? There's a book that's very good called The Leadership Challenge. I recommend it to every leader. And it begins by talking about credibility and how without credibility, which is the foundation of leadership, you're not going to get anywhere. That without credibility, you can't gain trust, and without that, you won't have followers. So one of the things to think about is simply this. Do I have good intentions where I plan to do something, but I just don't follow through on them? Do I say yes to too many things so that there are so many things going on, there's no way for me to follow through on all of them? Very often, we don't follow through on things not because we're horrible people or because we're lazy. It's just that we haven't really planned out what we should and should not do. And another good question is, are the things that I'm saying yes to, are those things in line with what God has called me to do, my values and my strengths? So just some things to think about when it comes to building that trust and really trying to make sure that we actually do what we say that we're going to do. Thank you, and God bless.